Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you're at. This is Michelle. I wanted to do a little sitting with you. Whenever it is that you see this video, whenever it comes across, I just wanted to sit down with you and give you a quick check-in. Now, I see all of our experiences as unique and special, and you are a soul that came here to experience a life and learn some lessons, but most of all, to just have fun here on this planet and learn the lesson of love. And it comes in so many different ways. So if you're still with me and you could use a moment to just sit and get some clarity, maybe some confirmation, definitely love. I'm going to give you a little snapshot of the movie that your character is currently starring in. I'm going to tell you what I see from my perspective about that movie. I'll say everything about you with love, so please allow yourself to absorb this story, this guidance, this hug, and we will have a talk. So I am using the Witch's Tarot. Go ahead and take a second to have your feet flat on the floor wherever you're at watching this video. Doesn't matter if it's on the ground, just put your feet flat on the ground. Give yourself a moment to connect with your human's heartbeat. Allow yourself to take a breath. And then let's talk. I am using the Witch's Tarot by Ellen Duggan. I've had this deck for a long time. It's one of my favorites. And it's really interesting that the cover stuff, there's one of the cards here. It's actually the main card that we're, I guess, going to talk about. So like I said, I'm here with you. Let's talk about you for just a minute. Disconnect and let's chat. Where are you right now? Well, the Two of Swords is about trust. You're in a place right now where you really understand your serenity, your peaceful spot, the moment. And it's funny, I just asked you guys to put your feet on the ground, get yourself settled. That's the Two of Swords. This is giving this priority over everything else. Does it mean she doesn't know what's going on around her? No, but she definitely deserves this vibe that, even though that's out there, it doesn't have to permeate her and paralyze her and make her stuck. So right now, it looks like you've chosen peace. It looks like you've chosen confidence and empowerment. And that comes through, loss and destruction and a bunch of icky things. And again, she's not blindfolded to be closed off from it. She's well aware. It's just she doesn't want that to paralyze her anymore. Crescent moons always remind me to remind you, don't take stuff so seriously. There is no permanent record on planet Earth. There are no rights and wrongs. You're not going to be tallied. The only tally that goes on is this vibration. And what are you trusting? Who are you talking to? What is that connection? Who is that source? What brings you peace and serenity? What have you learned since 2020 that brings you authentic peace? Everything, water off a duck's back, man. All right? Be like Jinx Monsoon, water off a duck's back. So this is where you're at right now, love. You're learning how to trust yourself. You're digging into that solar plexus right there in your belly. You understand what ruckus is. You understand distraction. And you're just trying to trust yourself in just that. I don't even want to say what's next. That's the problem. Sometimes we jump into what's next and we forget what's now. So that's you right now. Lovely, right? So beautiful. Here's your opportunity right now. We got the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups always reminds me of like a banquet type of feeling, and it looks like that's what this character is currently doing. Getting together a banquet, celebrating something, blessings that are already here, just a feeling of abundance and sharing and getting together. 2020 locked us all away from each other because we needed the time out, and now we're all getting back together again. And so, some of you, or even like I said, I'm just doing this reading for you. So, I'm just going to talk to you. Here's your opportunity. Life's a buffet. Every day, there's a bunch of offerings. Some things you're going to like, some things you're not. You know, you get a clean dish every time to get a new meal, a new sample, a new whatever this is, and you have an opportunity to start seeing your life as a buffet. Again, it doesn't mean that you're closed off to other things. It's just you're not going to let that paralyze you. You had to learn that stuff. Now you have an option. You have an opportunity. Can you go with this, or do you want to go with this? Or, do you want to go with stress? Do you want to not, do you want to be distracted? Here's your opportunity right now. Maybe it is even to take that blindfold off, get back into the world, whether you're looking to get into your destiny, get into a relationship. It's a buffet, so there's lots of things available. Sometimes when we get too laser focused on one particular thing, it slows up the whole journey, but that's not a correction. Everything, there's no mistakes. Bob Ross was correct. There are no mistakes. So be nice to yourself. Look at, she's like showing her shoulders. She's like, hey, this is me. You have an opportunity to really love yourself, trust yourself. This thing that's coming out, this part of you that's expanding, that character of you that has evolved and changed, and now you should be proud of yourself. That's the one message I hear over and over to every human. Do you even realize how far you've come? And that's where I want to jump off. I just want to give everybody a hug from right there. I know the story, everything that got you here, but man, right now, I just want to give you this hug and congratulations. And here's the next buffet. Here's the new options. Here's the new opportunities. So, really dig into this character that you're becoming, that you've always been. Allow yourself to know that, try it. You might like it. If you don't like it, well, put it down and the universe will stop making it for you. I don't know. Here's the energy that's coming in. This is some Aquarius energy, the law of attraction. This is the energy that's coming into your life, the swoop. Law of attraction. This means that you just went through a Wonka wash. You might have lost a job, left a home, let go of some relationships, all of the above. And now the energy that's perpetuating all this stuff in your movie is the law of attraction, reaping what you sow. It's a good vibe, and again, it's not to hurt you or to correct you or anything. This is the vibe that's coming in. This is what's swooping into your life. This is what's causing maybe some ruckus. Remember, follow the things that match, that meet you where you're at, that make you feel balanced. This masculine and feminine frequency, this is a new covenant. This is a new partnering and a new pairing inside you. Your feminine creative side, the I want to go here, the passion, the desire, the purpose, the direction, and your masculine energy, the okay, let's go, you can totally do this, take a break, all that beautiful support that one gives the other. This is the energy that's blowing into your heart right now. And it's Cancer season, so your heart is cracked wide open. Like you've submitted to something. So there is this energy of attracts like. So understand, we're going into the age of Aquarius eventually. So this is the law of attraction frequency. I want to go here, but I can't do it. The universe goes, you're right. you know. So again, it's not to correct, it's not to discipline. This is to love. So here's the energy coming in. I got some messages from your future. So here's July. Since we're just about to turn into July, here's July for you, babe. Keep going. Don't look back. Don't let your mind, but, you've already done that. Like there's something already over. No worries. Keep going. July wants you to know, I don't know where you're going, babe. You're in the boat, so just keep going. Like, there's no harbor to turn back. You didn't make a mistake. This message is very loving, very kind of, it's nice and soft. Like, not everything has to be a hitting over your head, unless you want that. But look, here's the thing, July, keep going. Do I know when you're going to get there? No, you're halfway there. Do yourself a favor. Give yourself that mantra. You're halfway there. I'm halfway there. I'm halfway there. That way, it seems to be an adventure. Go have some fun. All I know, there's no turning back. There's no going backwards. Okay, that those swords are very clear. Tell your mind, no, because that's not even there to pull back in. Everything is about growth here on Earth. Everything is a cycle is definitely over. So keep going, babes. Like, trust yourself. Pull your hair back. Do the things that make you comfy. You know, Make sure you respect your body in July. It's got some stuff it's trying to get towards to do. Take care of your body, take care of your mind, take care of your soul. Just take care of you. Like, be your own best coach. You need to take a 5-minute break in July, take a break. You want to go hard? Go hard. But the thing is, tell your mind, I don't know where we're going. I don't know when we're going to get there. So get in the boat, baby. Let's just keep going. So that's a really great July for you. Um, don't forget to miss the view. I mean, like, don't forget to look at the view. Don't get distracted with little mind chatter and did I do the right thing and over analyzing. Don't worry about that. Look. Oh, beautiful. Looks cool. July, August. Ooh, this is a celebration. It's a culmination and a celebration. August, make sure you get together with your soul family, your chosen family, your blood family, your community, strangers, people that you know. Get together. August. Get together. Again, we were all separated, seemingly, but not really. And there seems to be a coming together in August for you. So, like, literally make everything a celebration. Even breakups and divorces and that thing that catapulted you to this new covenant, this new agreement, this new marriage within yourself, your own feminine desire and your own masculine, support. This is like joyful. So, plan a party. If your birthday's in August, make a big one, man. Do it big. Celebrate. Tell everybody, well done. And if that person is like negative and, but I let them do that, but then go right on and you're still here. Give love and support. It's not fake. It's love. It's what we are here to do. Love ourselves and then love one another and celebrate. Maybe introduce yourself to the people in your neighborhood, especially if you've just gone through a new move. Go introduce yourself. Ask those people, what's your passion? Not what's your job. What's your passion? What are you here for? Especially if you're a spiritual person, like, let that come on out. Just throw that out there. What are you here for? What have you learned? And then celebrate each other, lift each other up. This is a new covenant. So this is some new things, happy things, things to finally celebrate. Okay. So that's August. That looks wonderful. And remember, your number one contract is with yourself to love yourself, honor, to be the support for yourself, to be love. It's the ultimate marriage between you and your source, whatever you've discovered that to be. August, man, it's a party. I mean, like, really, who grows things? Instead of buying from Costco, like, who grows things? Use your resources. Look into the people around you. August. Let's talk about September. July, August, September. Boom. The star card. She's naked. I know YouTube has some stuff against that, but anyway, the star card is a lesson of on earth as it is in heaven. It brings forth some kind of desire, some kind of wish, some kind of pathway. Does that mean it's the resolution to this? Maybe. I don't know. Again, don't get stuck on it, but be open to it. There seems to be something that, ta-da, shows up in September. Something that your heart desired, put out there, wanted. You've been on a trek towards it. Again, it could be something that you started here in July. Sorry, I'm learning camera here. So, the star card also can be you stepping up into performance, stepping up into leadership, stepping up into something that you came here to do. Again, this is Aquarius, and that's the energy that's coming in, this law of attraction. You picked a frequency, you learned what frequency was, and now that you're there, hum it, like let it go. And September is going to be something of a aha, an abracadabra. Again, it could be the resolution to what starts here in July. Not sure. It could be a lot of things. That's the whole thing about being at a buffet. It could be a lot of things, man. It could be meat. It could be mystery. We don't know, Try not to, I don't want to try it. Let's try something new here for you in September. Nudity means your authentic self. So if you're wearing a costume to be in a certain relationship, if you're wearing a costume to be in a certain job, if you're in a costume to fulfill something outside you wants or expects, then I just want to let you know it's going to be a little rougher. It's going to be like sandpaper against nice smooth skin. But be your authentic self as much as you can. That part of you that you've discovered from 2020 to right now, that little authentic soul's voice that you started this journey as, it's taking all the knowledge, all the cycles it's been through, everything it's learned, and it's now here to pour out what your soul came here for. And that's what you are, my love. You're a soul that's in this human's body, and the universe loves you so much. It created this entire story for you, this entire adventure for you, and yours is special from mine and the next person. Everyone has their own. That's how precious our experience here on this planet is. And it's not, again, to make you feel bad or guilty or shameful. It's actually just to recognize the entire story. So September is very fulfilling in that way. If you've been on a spiritual quest, journey, awakening, everything that you had was stripped away. I mean, it was. So you're like, I get it. So that's September. Okay. And remember, whatever you're thinking and feeling and putting out there, that's what you're going to see. It's not to hurt you. Understand, everything is frequency. Everything is frequency, not perfection. You're on earth, but everything is frequency. So don't get distracted. Okay. September. Very nice. Here's what the highest version of you wants you to know. The high priest, this is a trigger. This is God. This is what it kind of reminds me of, I know he's passed. What was his name? Bob something. He was an actor. He was in Roger Rabbit and everything. That's what this guy looks like. But yeah, God, right? Doesn't every human automatically go to that old white man? Like, he's really old white man, and he's white on a cloud, and he's got a pedestal and a book, and he's like, bad, bad, bad. And everyone on earth is like, but I love you. But he loves you, and that it's a he. So this is, what your highest self wants to talk about, God. And if you've been on a spiritual quest, enlightenment, you've probably had a lot of conversations with God. Probably your first conversation with God was, you're a dick, man. Like, how can you be such a harsh? Why do you let this stuff happen? Like, that was one of my favorite questions when I was a born again Christian and going to church regularly. I heard it, how if there's a God, then how can he let this happen? And that's really judgy, but it's cool. Go down that pathway. Go see if it's a him. Go see what him is. because these things are reconciled. This isn't a fight anymore. This is reconciliation. There's no finger pointing here. It just is what it is. And so your highest self wants to talk about your journey with God. Like, look at this guy. And again, he looks like that guy from Roger Rabbit, like an actor, someone who is very flexible. He could be what you need. It looks like he's very empowered himself, but he's like reminding you, look, you've got the keys, babe. He's very chill for being a god that we were all kind of programmed to believe in. And what I love is he's got these two pillars behind him. That's the high priestess. And the high priestess is kind of funny. It's this grown up or kind of like graduated. The Two of Swords is like a pre high priestess card. And the high priestess is goddess. We have God and we have goddess. We have high priest and high priestess. We have the Hierophant and the high priestess. There is a balance of energy. Nothing is better or more than the other. It really is equal. So there is a recognition here from your highest self, from God, that there is a feminine frequency. Feminine frequency is the, ooh, I want to go here. I want to try this. Let's go do that. Feminine frequency is very clear, is very empowered, is very knowing right now. So she's saying things in 5 words or less. She's not willing to do the things she used to do, get trapped in the victimhood she used to. And she can be very clear. She's feeling some mental clarity. And so that is kind of like this energy that your highest version of yourself, again, sorry, I'm adjusting the camera. This will get better, I promise. So your highest self and that God thing wants to acknowledge, a balance of power. Like, he's not what you thought. I don't even call the God of my understanding isn't even a noun. I use the pronouns of we and us and they, and I'll say the universe or God, and God encompasses everything again, because for me it's not a noun, it's everything. And so that's like the truth I've gotten. So for you, your highest self just wants to bring out that unique journey that you've had with God since 2012, 2020. It's all of the above. You definitely have the keys to something. Always remember, this is here to love you. It can't tell you what to do. We're on planet Earth. This is a planet of free will. It's wherever you projectile your vibration, that's what you're going to see here on Earth. Okay. So, again, this guy is coming through like chill. He's like calm, he's relaxed. He's not like insisting. It's not the voice that you used to hear. This is a different version of, love that's floating around you, and your highest self just wants to open up that conversation, allow that healing, bring in that new era. And you can understand that this thing is flexible. It's in your root chakra. The root chakra is the base of your spine, the top of your butt crack. That's where your soul slapped its record. It's Akashic record. It's soul book. Yeah, you can call it a bunch of different things. But when you tap into that area, that's when your God and Goddess vibration open up and goes, hey, welcome home. What's going on? How can I help you? And the thing is, like I said, they can't really help because we're on Earth, but they can love and they can empower. And that's all they really do. They tell you, you got this. And you're like, but my life is falling apart. And they're like, yeah, isn't it great? Keep going. Like it's the ultimate parent type of energy. Here's what it's kind of funny because the last card is, what does the God of your understanding want you to know? And it's funny, your highest self wanted to talk about the God of your understanding. But what the God of your understanding wants you to know right now, don't believe the bullshit. Don't believe the hype. The Seven of Swords is just outright lies. And, again, humans have been in an exposure since 2012. And again, the duct tape was really ripped off in 2020. We see it. You know what's truth and you know what's not. Okay? Do you want to keep repeating truth, like vomiting out like false stuff, like lies? Do you want to live a truth? Like the Seven of Swords is just really sneaky, and it's not the showing of like this character or anything. Don't get stuck in a visual. This is in every deck. The Seven of Swords, however it's portrayed, again, however it's portrayed, is just that mental, the next thing is about to drop, don't trust that person. And the thing is, you can trust your own intuition. You can trust your own, senses, sensibility. That's why her eyes are covered, so she doesn't prejudge a book by its cover, but trust the energy that she's feeling. She knows if this thing is coming to be good to her or to be bad to her. And because this energy of equalness and reconciliation, it's not trying to hurt you. So if you're still jumping off that bridge of everything's going to go south, nothing's going to work out, that's what this message to you is. The God of your understanding wants you to know that's all a memory from the past. It's all something that you've recorded with your eyes. And again, that's okay. But move on from that frame of thinking. You totally have the power to do that. It is on earth as it is in heaven. That's the star card. So, the God of your understanding just wants you to know, don't fall for the lies. Don't fall for anyone's BS. Trust your discernment. And you don't have to explain it for anybody else because, again, everyone has their own movie going on right now. And we're all about to get ruckused. Like tomorrow it's today, Thursday, some kind of, you know, debate between two old men, between two really old men who have no business playing in this playground anymore. There are so many humans on this planet that are under the age of 30 right now who really understand this. And they're the ones who are going to be stepping up for the next 3 months in a really powerful way because it's time. So don't fall for that negative mind that things are going to go south. If you want it to go south, then definitely keep projecting that for yourself, but don't fall for distractions, lies. Call out the liars, call out the people who are doing not wrong, but show a right, show a solution. Go towards something that exposes that for what it is, and so that other people can make their own decisions properly. I mean, that's what the God of your understanding wants you to know. um yeah, the Seven of Swords, it's always one of those cards that pops up and you're like, oh, I knew it, things were, it was a lie. um Bottom of the deck, the Eight of Wands. This is Sagittarius. This is one of the quickest energies of the deck. This is like the fastest moving card. This lets me know that, when I'm with my Sagittarius friends, family, and we both fall into the Sagittarius gift of good parking spaces, like, let's admit it, Sag, you guys score the best parking spots. Why? Because it's one of the easiest tricks to do on Earth. Thank you for the VIP parking. Thank you for front row. Look, this person's about to pull out. That's a Sagittarius knowing. I know I'm going to score the front row parking. That's an easy Sagittarius trick. And how fast it happens. And then you're like, yeah, you fall in, you believe it in the car. You're like, yep. And then all of a sudden that parking spot opens and you're like, oh, I knew it. And it's that experience. Well, bottom of the deck, that happens all the time. It's just we get stuck on judging it. It happens all the time. Where you put your energetic belief, that's where we go. If you believe something is about to, whatever it is you're believing, yeah, you're right. It's going to show up because we're all here in our own special movie, experiencing God, goddess, love, separation, oneness, all that. It's so much. It's so much. But the bottom of the deck is letting you know that Sagittarius energy is real. I know there's a bunch of unicorns flying around right now, but we can't see them. Only people that can see them are probably children, because children believe that there's such thing as a unicorn. And the law of attraction teaches us we can't have it unless we truly believe it. I can't ask or beg for world peace, for everyone to get their spiritual shit together. I can't wish for that and not believe that it can't happen. I have to have hope and a belief. And to do that, sometimes we have to trust ourselves. We have to have an internal conversation. We have to allow that relationship that you have with yourself an opportunity to heal, rebalance. You don't have to call it God. You can call it mother, father, life, the universe. There's so many different, look, don't get stuck. There's so many. Let your heart, we're in Cancer, man. Like, let your heart, boom, open up. Let yourself, boom, open up. Trust your heart. Use your voice. There's so much going on. There's so much. And that's why I wanted to do a reading for you right now, have some moment to give you some love and some guidance and some opportunity to just breathe it in and let it go and then move it on. Okay. If there's anything else that I can help you with, please feel free to reach out to me via email or text or message me on whatever social media platform you find Michelle the Oracle. You can email me at michelletheoracle@gmail.com and request a private sitting. But this was for you. This was my gift to you right now, to let you know, because you have come a long way. You have gone through quite a bit, and understand in your feelings, use those experiences as knowledge and power and strength, and let the rest dissolve. It's still there in the ethos, but in order to create a new buffet for you, I need you to release some of the old vibrations and choices that we were told we needed to make. All right, I love you all so much. I love you so much. I hope you have a spectacular day, afternoon, evening. Take care of yourself, feed yourself properly, give yourself time to close your eyes, give yourself a hug, do something, get yourself a treat, go get yourself a shake, do something that makes you content and happy, because I can't expect that you're going to choose right if you do not take care and choose you first. You deserve it. You deserve it. Love and honor yourself first. That way you can do the rest, okay? I love you. Talk soon. Bye.